Welcome back, everybody, to another episode here of the IgnitorSMP. Today, this project absolutely terrifies me. And you may be asking yourself, Justin, what's that project? What project absolutely terrifies you? Well, today we're gonna start up on what we actually created this farm for, but that means we have to leave the factory behind for a little while. Now, the factory is in no terms actually complete. We're nowhere near where the factory's gonna end up, but I think we're okay to kind of go start up on another project and then come back to this space later on. I'm in love with how this build's turning out so far. It's absolutely epic. But this episode does kind of concern me a little bit because a lot of this episode is gonna be just spam placing blocks. I don't really know what to do because we're going to start work on the volcano, and here, let me get over there, and then we'll kind of talk about what I'm thinking here, or what I need to talk about. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. We're over at where we're going to be building the volcano. In this area, the more I think about it, the more I may regret my decision. This whole mountain is getting completely transformed into the volcano. We're going to be completely changing this area and creating a completely different biome out of it. So, like I said, this episode is going to be a lot of just placing down blocks, but we're not getting it all done in this episode, but I want to get it at least started. And I feel like if we're doing that, we kind of have to dedicate. And there's only really one way to dedicate. There's only one way to get this going, and it's quite literally to get this going. Now, I believe these blocks aren't directional, so all I should have to do is just cover up the landscape. Make this area completely different, but at least Minecraft did the structuring for me. So, I guess time-lapse time. Now, I really don't understand what it is. This is roughly a shulker box. I have a stack left, but this is roughly a shulker box. Why do I take on these projects? Why do I always go bigger than I ever really needed to? Look at it. That's all the shulker box did. We have all of this to cover. All of it. We have all of this to cover. Oh, this might not be fun. We may burn through quite a few pickaxes, but that's okay. I'm going to go AFK that thing when I go to bed, but I want to place a little bit more in before I do go to bed because, you know, I'm getting an early start on this video. It's a good Monday morning. So, let's well, I guess that makes sense when you work a night shift. It's a nice Monday morning, but I'm going to bed soon. So I went ahead and did a little bit of placing off camera. You know, I didn't want to time-lapse the whole thing because this whole video, let me turn my headphones down, I can hear my headphones and I didn't like it. I'm not wearing them. That all makes sense if you could see me. Anywho, I placed a good amount. This is actually quite a bit. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at this at all. Take a look at this. So we're gonna get this section done here fairly quickly. I gotta stop for now because this episode's been literally placing in blocks, but we're doing good. I swear I am a YouTuber. I promise you I am a YouTuber, but I made a rookie mistake. In that time lapse, you guys may have noticed that it just abruptly ended. It just didn't exist, right? I don't have any more fireworks to get back, so we're gonna have to be careful. So I built the rest of this, but I was building it up, doing the time lapse, doing what I'm supposed to do as a content creator, and then I went to get some materials, so I paused the replay recording, and then I didn't unpause the replay recording. So a lot of this build was just done, you know, completely off camera. But all I did was place bricks, so I feel like you really didn't miss much. But you're gonna notice something, right? And then we're gonna go investigate here in a second. But there's nothing spawning, and trust me, this does work. This isn't a complete dud, but I need more copper, so I built this. And the point of this farm is to use pack spawning to actually, or the mechanic, you know, the reinforcement mechanic. So I built it up just to test it. I couldn't get it to work, and I logged off, and then I came back on to work on it, and nothing's working. And when I say nothing's working, I mean nothing's working. If we go over to my mob farm, it has nothing in it. It has nothing in it. So that only means one thing. That means one thing. I think someone beat us to it. Well, I think I found the issue. I think I found why all my farms are broken. Oh, Vid just fired it back up for him. So it actually broke on him. The armor stand that's supposed to be there is broken, or was broken. But he just, oh my god, this is working so much better than mine. What is going on? So hopefully mine does actually work this well at some point. I gotta fine tune mine. But yeah, he's got this thing working extremely well. Oh my god, this is crazy. Alrighty, well, the mob cap is completely full. I wanna decorate this thing, and I've come up with a design right here, and I think it looks okay. This took way too long. That's kind of why I didn't record it, to get this design the way I like it, but I think this is gonna do it. Now I want to add fence in between all these sections, which, looking back, I should probably do it while I build it. But I think it looks phenomenal. This thing with all this up in the sky, it's going to be awesome. Now, I do want to address the elephant in the room. Obviously, my copper farm, it pales in comparison. It is nothing in comparison to Blackie's over there. The mob cap isn't full. Give me tridents. So, oh wait, they're holding bricks. Okay, that means okay, I guess that makes sense. But we do have a trident farm. So happy accident, I guess, right? It was supposed to be a copper farm, but since we have tridents coming out of it and nautilus shells, whatever they're called, we're gonna start a shop. So once Blackie's not actually using his farm, we will come back over and try to figure out what I've done wrong here. If you're wondering my design choice, I kept this glass so we could see in. That's why it has a weird roof on it, but it makes it so we can see in and see if anything's walking. There's rhyme to my reason, okay? I swear. I'm a little confuzzled. I'm a little confused. I logged on, and this farm's working, and there is a lot of XP here. So that means someone was using this, but it doesn't actually collect. It doesn't do anything. Who was using this? I didn't get this going. This wasn't running when I left. But for some reason, someone was here using it, and it appears to work. So I guess we should make a collection system for it. That's kind of weird. I wonder who it was. I genuinely don't know. But now there's zombies up here. I'm gonna run this thing for a minute. We'll get a collection with armor and stuff here, and then this thing should just fire up properly from now on. So, happy? I don't really know how to feel about this. Thank you, whoever got it running. Well, after plenty of time later, I think I have something close to being finished. Now, it's not, I didn't do the bottom. I have plans, maybe in another couple episodes to kind of complete the bottom of this thing, but this took forever to design out and actually make it look like something that wasn't completely ugly. The roof is done, everything looks amazing. Now, I truly wish I could show you how it works. I wish I could fly down here and be like, look at all the drown, but if we come down here, just like the problem we had earlier in the episode, Blackie's AFK, and he's taking up the mob cap. So, we could, no, that's it, I've done enough. We could do a little bit of caving down here, but I'm exhausted. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode here of the IgnitorSMP. If you guys are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. I appreciate it more than you could ever believe. Next episode, there's going to be a few more things we do, but you know how we're starting it out. We're going to go back to the volcano and place an obsessive amount of smooth basalt. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.